Hey Southeast Gasser fans, I'm David Lancaster, the voice of the Southeast Gassers. This recap video is the start of a new style we're putting together for you as we move forward. For those of you joining us, welcome to Nostalgia Drag Racing. Take a step back in time and enjoy the cars from the 1930s to the 1960s, leaving the starting line with their wheels in the air and 9,000 RPM launches off the starting line. These guys will be ripping through gears for all of you to hear the high-pitched noises. Alright, this is the recap of the kings of the sport, A-Gas. These cars weigh 6 pounds per cubic inch of displacement, and they will be the fastest cars you see on the property today.
Number 5 qualifier, Gabriel Burrell, the Southern Flyer, our defending world champion. That 31 Ford Tudor, he's over in the quick time performance lane. John Causey race engines underneath the hood there for him. He's going to take on Doyle Lynn out of Dalton, Georgia in that 51 Henry J called the Honky Tonk. Left before the tree was activated. Having a little trouble up there starting and getting it all the way in. Number 1 qualifier, Todd Blackwell. We see that Lexan with the support in the windshield right there. So he's going to make his bye run right here. Strong pass right there. Next pair up is going to be the Barry Greg Phelps matchup. Phelps, the number 7 qualifier out of Wapaka, Wisconsin, and the Greer, South Carolina racer Barry Lynn clocking in at the number 10 slot. Barry Lynn takes the win right there. That is a big 7-10 matchup. Next up, going to be the number 2 qualifier, Ben Christopher, in the Happy Days 66 Chevy 2. He'll be in the Mortgage Options right side lane. And Ray Ballou, the 15 qualifier, in the Bad Alibi. He'll be over in the quick time performance lane. Color of that Chevy 2 gone is Ben Christopher, lightning fast down the racetrack. Next up, Leslie Horn, the number 4 qualifier, going to be taking on Tony Turner, the number 13 qualifier in the quick and dirty. Tony Turner continues that car going left and unfortunately has to back out of the competition right here with Leslie Horn. Bob Walden takes the win right there. Phillips in a big time move right there, so he moves on to the next round. Next two up is going to be the number 6 qualifier, Quayne Stott in the Executioner 2. He'll be in the quick time performance lane. And Dean Jonas, the number 11 qualifier out of Mount Holly, North Carolina. Something happens to Stott down the track as he noses over, and Dean Jonas going to move on to the next round where he gets Kenneth Phillips. Rob Walden with a whole shot advantage, but not enough. It appears that we just got word that Leslie Horn has had a malfunction in a breakage, so Gabriel Burl will get a compliment. World champion. And it appears that we just got word that Leslie Horn has had a malfunction in a breakage, so Gabriel Burl will get a competition single. So transmission troubles sideline Leslie Horn, and Gabriel Burl moves on. Next pair up is going to be Ben Christopher, the number 2 qualifier out of Boiling Springs, South Carolina, in the Happy Days 1966 Chevy 2. He's going to be in the mortgage options lane, taking on Barry Lynn out of Greer, South Carolina, in the Little Red Wagon. Ben Christopher laid on the tree, and that is all it took for Barry Lynn. Dean Jonas taking the win right there, and that's a little mini upset as Dean Jonas puts Kenneth Phillips, the 17-time winner, on the trail. All right, big time matchup right here in A-Gas. This is going to be a big time one. Number 1 qualifier today, Todd Blackwell in the slingshot on the quick time performance lane. Going to take on our defending world champion, Gabriel Burl, in that 31. Ford with the John Causey horsepower underneath the hood for him. Drag race right there, folks. I mean big time. Gabriel Burrow taking the win in the mortgage options lane. And he answered the call right there, and that's how you get to be a world champion. Next pair up going to be Barry Lynn in the Little Red Wagon and Dean Jonas in the Agent Orange. Barry Lynn going to go to his finals here today against Gabriel Burrow. And now we're down to the kings of the sport. The last two men standing right here in competition today at Shadyside Dragway. The Greer, South Carolina racer Barry Lynn in the 65 two-door Chevelle hardtop wagon. The Little Red Wagon in the mortgage option side going to be facing up against the defending world champion Gabriel Burrow in the 31 Ford. Gabriel Burrow a little swirly in the middle of the track, but he gains it back in and takes the win right there. Margin of victory, .0152 right there for Gabriel Burrow. So .0152 margin of victory for Gabriel Burrow. And who says we don't do it close and we don't do it tight here? Folks, we do appreciate you. Gabriel Burrow, you earned it today, buddy. Defending world champion, and you showed what a champion's made of out here as you had to adjust and work, and you've taken home the cup again.
Shadyside, it's my racetrack, so I guess a little bit of luck went a long way today. Like I said, the car fauled us, but at the end, here we are, so I'm happy.
That's what it's all about, be the last man standing and take home that cup. And I know being a world champion, you're trying to defend as hard as you can, and this is a great step forward for you after breaking that ladder bar down at Brainerd.
Yeah, I mean, technically the car ran better at Brainerd than it ever thought about here, but here we are sitting in the winner's circle, and at Brainerd I was headed home after the first round with a broke car, so obviously tickled to death with that, but the car still needs some work. It's pretty hard.
Well, I know you're going to put the work in because, like I said, I've seen this car when you brought it into Quains and to what you've turned into this showpiece and winning world championships with it. You know how to caress it and get it right, so you'll be right back on it.
I'm beginning to wonder, but we'll do the best.
Well, that Causey race engine really performed well for you, too, today.
Absolutely. The Causey horsepower, that was really all that won it for us was the Causey horsepower because I drove around him 5 foot from the finish line. I started driving around him. G-force transmission's obviously there. Roby's not here today, but give me no issues. Everything was good to go. Ram clutches, and then Jack and Patsy Mills, Robbie and Nancy Bird. everybody else who helps. I can't think of everybody, especially Katie and Billy. Said they wouldn't be here without them, and then the whole crew, Jimmy, Peavy, everybody. It's just a whole big affair. Everybody come and hang out. I like being in the winner's circle when they all here. So.
Well, a great day today because, like I said, you even said you fought it, but hey, that's what a champion's made out of. Congratulations to you. Our A-Gas winner today, Gabriel Burrell, right here at Shadyside Dragway.